Liberia, which is in West Africa, and Monrovia is the city. But the outside of the city, Lofa, that's where I was born. My family was, let me say, was large, but also we have a lot of issues. My mother, it was hard for her to have kids. 26 years old when she had her first child. Now she started gaining respect among the women. Fathers were never around to take care, to help out with the children. She turned to alcohol, and she became an alcoholic, and we all suffer for that.
How does it make you feel looking at the photo?
It makes me feel like someone who has suffered a lot, you know, who have gone through so many suffering. Yes, she went through a lot of suffering. It makes me feel sad that this chapter of my life is gone. Then in 1980, that's when our president was assassinated. The army took over. Friends I went to school with, they were killed. They were raped. Remember the day I almost died, and I lived with that trauma for the rest of my life. Why? It was around 12 o'clock. We were all women and children in Jemima house, and we had she had a duplex, and the other side was another family, and we're living in the other family. And all of a sudden we heard this truck, and when you hear this truck coming, they're coming for you. That was just it. They're there for you. They're going to either kill someone or going to rape someone. We were 10 children in the house, 3 mothers. The only person that was a male person in the house at that time was our Uncle John. He was the only person there visiting us, and thank God he came to visit us that day. So when we heard the truck, everybody started running and hiding underneath the bed. And our children are screaming. Parents are leaving their kids behind. They were just fighting for their lives. And all of a sudden, we hear the truck stop. And all we could hear screaming, "Open the door! Open the door!" And at that time, we were underneath the bed. The only person that we left in the living room was Uncle John. And there was about 15 army people with guns in their hand. "Open the door. If you don't open the door, I'm going to start shooting." And he said, "Don't shoot. We have women and children here. I'm going to open the door, but please don't shoot." He opened the door and said, "Hi, gentlemen. I am John Tutman." John Tutman, his father was President Tutman. That was his son. And "I'm so sorry, I came to the wrong house. His house is on the other side. But I have some beer if y'all need some beer." "We don't need no beer. We don't need a beer. We're looking for him." "Are you sure? Because we come back here and you lie to us, we're going to kill everybody in this house." He said, "No, he doesn't live here. He lives next door." And he left. That truck left. When we heard the soldiers getting back on the truck, I felt, "God, thank you, because I was going to die today." When you're about to die, it's a scary thing. It's like you are so shocked you're scared and you're nervous. At the same time, you're angry. Why? Why me? Why this have to happen to me? And that's the first time I ever felt so scared in my life that I was just about to die. It wasn't for Uncle John opening that door and talking to the soldiers. I was going to die. I'm 50 something years old. I have lived with this trauma for a very, very long time. And when your grandmother died, I didn't go back home to bury her. I was so scared to go back to bury her. You know, I wasn't going back. Once I had the opportunity to get my visa to leave the country with Aunt Jemima and her children, I wasn't going back. Every single day I worry about my mom and worry about my nieces and my nephew, but I didn't want to go back. And I sent money to bury your grandmother, and I asked my brothers to take some pictures and send it to me. But that trauma on that day, when I knew I was going to die, I don't think I even have the guts to even go back home. Fear or anything can happen. This basket is made in Ghana. Ghana is a country that's closer to Liberia. So this is a basket that's made from there. This is a comb. This is what we use in Africa to comb our hair. This is all made by hand. It's a tree. We cut it, we design it, and we take this part and comb our hair. I love this picture. They are all grown up now, for 13, 12, and 11. So a mahogany in the background. I look back on my life and say, my son died of cancer, my only son. God blessed me with you, and I had 4 other children. So that is a blessing. That is one of my accomplishments. My second accomplishment is to have my business. I always wanted to have a daycare in my home, and I accomplished that.
Okay, and last question, what do you still yearn for?
I want to get married again, get my associate in education.
And lastly, to not live life with regret. War trauma can leave an impact, but it doesn't brand my destiny. Ngaruzi gukunda abandi, ngaruzi kwakira abandi, ngaruka batega amatwi, uba mwiza ukabaruta, uri mwiza, uri ingabire mwari urabaruta, ngaruzi kwitwakubana, ngaruka barera neza, ngaruka bagira inama, uba mwiza ukabaruta, uri mwiza, neza, ngaruzi kwifata neza, ngaruzi kubyina neza.